Is it harder to match the kidney in a regifted situation like this?
It is because the first donor, the original donor, actually died 2 years ago, so you don't have the blood to do the match. But now we can do it virtually on the computer. And the most beautiful thing about this case is that the original donor was a Caucasian teenage girl who donated to a Latino man, who then donates to an African-American woman.
Fantastic.
They were, you know.
I love it, the chain of life.
Yeah.
Now, if your name is gonna go onto the registry for a new organ, is there an opt-in feature to be put into the registry for a retransplantation like this?
No, it's, you know, Miss Boyce or Vertis, she was kind of the next to get this kidney. You have to do informed consent. And so I just spoke with her on the phone saying, like, look, we're not sure if it's gonna work or not, but it should work. It's a young, high quality, original kidney, but she didn't have to accept this kidney. She could pass on it, and then it would go to potentially the next person.
Dr. Veale, part of the informed consent with a retransplant is that it doesn't last as long. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's been so few, and we don't have the long-term results. I mean, who knows? I'd love to be back on the doctors in 10 years with Miss Boyce and say, look, we got 10 years out of it. Who would have known? Maybe 15. But there's a chance that this kidney may only function for 4 or 5 years. The thing is that about 50% of people die on dialysis after 5 years. So it's not like being on dialysis is like how we're living. And so even if Miss Boyce got 5, 6, 10 years out of it. She's also visited her family in North Carolina that she hasn't seen in a decade. I mean, there's a lot of quality of life that she can get off this kidney, even if it functions for, say, 10 years instead of 15 years.
You know, what a game changer for Vertis. I mean, she has a second chance on a third-hand kidney.
It's amazing, and the way that Dr. Veale practices medicine is the correct way to practice medicine. You're taking a risk, it's a calculated risk, the patient has informed consent, they know what they're signing up for. So yes, it's a little bit of an experiment, the patient's aware, they understand the risk, but they're getting some really good benefits out of this. This is the right way to practice.
And Dr. Veale, thanks so much for coming today, sharing this unbelievable story, and
thanks for having me.
Keeping our fingers crossed for Vertis. What a great lady.